Alright guys, today we're going to show you how to change the side marker on a Crown Victoria. The Mercury Grand Marquis is very similar, minus one screw that's not on the Mercury that the Crown Victoria has. That is going to be the screw that's right here. Crown Vic has it, the Mercury doesn't. First, we're going to start by taking this tray off. Normally there would be three little body pins in it that hold it in place. Once you take those out, it just lifts off. You're going to need two tools, a Phillips screwdriver bit and an 11mm socket with an extension. As you can see by the dangly bits hanging off of mine, it got damaged on the highway today. A semi-truck in front of me threw something up on the road, and that's what it hit on the car. And I'm just going to cut in front of you, and we're going to take this screw out. And there's that screw. Now we've got an 11mm. I'll show you where that is. Okay, the screw, you got to take one nut off from behind the headlight. We're going to lay our Phillips screwdriver down and get our socket tool. This one can be a little tricky to get to. The bolt is right here. And you're going to take your socket with your driver tool of choice, whether it's a gun like this or a ratchet. It can be a little bit of a pain to get to. This one's going to require a little extra to get off. Okay, don't be worried if the stud unscrews out of the back of the light. Grab a pair of pliers or a pair of vice grips and hold the stud. Put your socket tool back on it and take the nut off of the stud, and then it'll all come out. Right there's the stud. And there's the nut that's on it. Okay, and the last step, you're going to test it. Make sure it didn't take your bulb out in the process. As you can see, mine's lit up, so the bulb was still good. And today we were working on a 2006 Ford Crown Victoria. Alright, next, take your broken one, give this a quarter turn, and this will just pop right out. Now you're ready to put the new one in. Be careful when you're getting your replacement lens, if you go to a salvage yard, that you don't forget this stud, because you will need this stud to put it in. Alright, you're going to take your light fixture and you're just going to put it in there and turn it a quarter turn, and then you're going to line that bolt up with the hole like so. You're going to take your 11mm nut, very carefully reach down in here, and just screw it on there. And we're going to take our tool of choice My tool of choice today is an impact driver. There we go, now that's tight. Alright, now we're going to find what we did with our screw, which I laid mine right there on the radiator, and that goes in this hole right here. You're just going to stick that in, start it threading in by hand, and then screw that in the rest of the way. And there. Now you're going to clear off from under the hood where you put everything down, because next you need your trim panel. Now watch these little fingers, because they can be a bit of a pain. Best way is to hold it like that, kind of bend it to where it sets back down in there.